If you compete in walk-in tubs, the most important change in discovery is happening before the buyer lands on your site. The June 2026 public benchmark shows that AI platforms are already acting like shortlist builders in this category. Buyers ask about safety, pricing, accessibility, comparisons, and best brands. AI systems respond with ranked guidance. That ranked guidance is now a commercial gatekeeper. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. The clearest finding in this walk-in tubs benchmark is concentration. Kohler leads the category with a 14.1% share of captured AI opportunity, 458 valid recommendations, and an average recommended rank of 1.89. In plain English, when AI platforms recommend walk-in tub brands, Kohler is usually positioned first or second. American Standard follows as the strongest challenger with an 11.5% share of captured AI opportunity and strong performance in pricing and decision stage prompts. Together, those two brands captured 25.6% of modeled AI opportunity value. The remaining 8 brands in the public benchmark split less than 1% combined. That is shortlist compression. AI is taking a broad category and repeatedly narrowing it into a 2-brand consideration set. The strategic issue here is the difference between being visible and being recommended. Several brands appear in AI responses. 𝐒𝐥𝐤 appears in 14.7% of observations. SafeStep appears in 13.7%. 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐤 appears in 5.6%. But appearance alone does not mean the brand is being advanced to the buyer. 𝐒𝐥𝐤 captures only 0.35% of modeled AI opportunity in this benchmark. SafeStep captures 0.07%. 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐤 captures 0.17%. That gap matters because AI responses often contain different layers. A brand can be mentioned as a factual reference included in a comparison table or named as a known option. A valid recommendation is different. It is a positive shortlist quality placement. One pattern we repeatedly see at LLM Authority Index is that brands can look visible while still losing the buying moments that matter most. For executives, this means broad AI visibility reporting can create false confidence. The commercial question is whether the brand is recommended when a buyer asks for help deciding. The benchmark looks at 3 public high-intent clusters: discovery, brand comparisons, and pricing research. In discovery prompts, buyers are asking for top options. Kohler leads with 28.9% recommendation coverage. American Standard follows with 22%. Other name brands appear, but recommendation coverage falls below 5%. In comparison prompts, buyers are evaluating brands directly. Kohler and American Standard are almost tied, with Kohler at 26.7% recommendation coverage and American Standard at 25.6%. In pricing research, the decision stage cluster concentration increases. Kohler reaches 33.7% recommendation coverage, while American Standard reaches 27.4%. 𝐒𝐥𝐤 is just above 6%, and SafeStep and 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐤 fall below 3%. That pricing cluster is especially important because these are buyers moving closer to purchase. If AI systems present only 2 walk-in tubs as credible recommendations at that stage, every other brand is fighting from outside the shortlist. The benchmark points to citation architecture as the likely reason recommendation power is concentrating. AI systems need evidence they can retrieve, trust, compare, and repeat. For walk-in tubs, that evidence can include product specifications, professional reviews, customer ratings, installer references, industry certifications, retailer signals, and independent comparison content. Kohler and American Standard appear to have stronger public evidence layers. They have broad product documentation, third-party review presence, and distribution signals that AI systems can use to justify a recommendation. Brands with weaker recommendation coverage may still have awareness. They may still have product pages, but if the public evidence layer is thin, inconsistent, or hard for AI systems to cite, the brand becomes harder to recommend with confidence. This is the real category lesson. AI discovery rewards structured, citable trust signals. Advertising spend and brand recognition help humans remember a name, but AI systems need public evidence that supports why that name should be advanced. The most important warning sign in the benchmark is 𝐒𝐥𝐤. 𝐒𝐥𝐤 has broad recognition in bathing products, but in walk-in tubs, the AI recommendation position is weak. The brand is recognized by AI systems often enough to appear, but it rarely receives shortlist quality recommendation credit. That should get attention from any established brand in a high consideration category. Brand equity does not automatically transfer into AI recommendation strength. If the AI system can recognize the name but cannot find enough positive, structured, independent evidence to support the recommendation, the brand may appear without being chosen. For leadership teams, that is a measurement problem and a market problem. If dashboards only track mentions, they may miss the point where the buyer is being steered elsewhere. The takeaway for walk-in tubs is direct. AI platforms are compressing buyer consideration into a smaller set of recommended brands. Kohler and American Standard are currently receiving the strongest recommendation credit in this public benchmark. Other brands are either visible without endorsement or nearly absent. For CMOs and growth leaders, the priority is to measure recommendation position, high-intent prompt performance, and the citation architecture behind AI answers. If you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.